Hey everyone, back again for another video, and today I'm doing a little interview with Charles Bibbs. He's an upcoming content creator and dancer. Check him out on his platform. Charles got the juice. Let's get into it. All right, Charles, how you doing today?
Fine. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing spectacular. I'm glad you showed up.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Let's get a little into your journey as a content creator and how you got started creating media. Like, where'd you get your footing?
So I started my videos in 2019, a year after my mother passed away. So
I'm sorry to hear that.
it's okay. Thank you. I've been wanting to get into like videos and everything since I was like 19 and 20 years old, but I never had like the courage or confidence to do it and everything. And I think like just once when my mother passed away, that's when I was dealing with grief, and I wanted to, express myself in many different ways and everything. And like my videos helped me, you know, just with grief with
Yeah.
my mother and everything. It helped
Yep.
me just to, explore myself while I was in the car in my hood in different neighborhoods while I go get my haircuts, So I'd be like, it's fine, nigga, Friday, because
Yeah.
every Friday I will always get paid. So I work at a gas station, and I will always, just get my hair cut, just get new dress, new shoes, new jackets, anything everywhere. I'll be shopping at Ross, Didi's, Burlington's, everywhere. So that's just how my content and everything came up, just after my mother passed away. And I just started doing a lot of videos, and I've always been dancing like my whole entire life. So I've been a dancer since I was just like 4 years old. I've been praise dancing since I was just like 7 years old in the church house. I grew up in church and everything, and then once when I got to like middle school and high school, that's when I learned many different styles such as hip hop, and
Started getting
salsa.
technical.
Yeah, everything like that. And just from there, I did a lot of talent shows all around the intermediate city from Sacramento. I'm from Sacramento, California. So that's how I got started on my journey and everything.
That sounds great. I was gonna ask you about your come up area, but you already said it's Sacramento. So I would say you started basically by investing in the work you were doing because you were going through a lot, and then eventually you just created something called Fine Nigga Fridays,
Yes, I did.
which it's a catchy name. I like it.
It is. So Fine Nigga Friday, it was already a word. Like, when people get their haircuts and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So everybody will be posting, videos and pictures about Fine Nigga Fridays when guys will get their haircuts because it was Fridays and they will get their haircuts. But for me, I was the first person to do videos. Nobody never did videos for Fine Nigga Friday. I was really the first person to be like, it's Fine Nigga Friday.
Yeah.
Woo, 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 woo. So I was just in my car. I had like the fresh fade with the waves and
Yeah.
everything like that, with the jacket with the braces on and everything like that. And from there, I just started to just do my videos with the Fine Nigga Friday, because originally I started my videos on Snapchat.
Yeah.
And then, once when I was dealing with my mother's grief, from like a couple of months later down on, that's when I was like, okay, I'm gonna post a video, you know what I'm saying? And I just started talking, riding in my car, because I used to just drive everywhere around Sacramento. I used to be so busy, so I was like, let me make a video, you know what I'm saying? I would just talk about the things that were going on in my neighborhood, the things that I saw. I had a lot of homegirls that were just going through a lot of things. My brothers, they was dealing with their females, and his homeboys, they was dealing with their females. They was dealing with like real life situations. So I definitely will speak about like real life experience. So that's where my Fine Nigga Friday videos comes in. I speak about real situations. I see about what people's going through, like what these girls going through, what these guys going through, real life situations. So that's how my content got started up. And then also, my dancing, that's when it plays a part in it as well. I feel like it helped my dancing a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people didn't know me as a dancer. Only some people knew me as a dancer because I went to LA when I was 20 years old. And then I stayed out there for 3 years, and I just wanted to train out there and learn everything about the business and everything like that. But once my mother passed away, that's when I had to go back to Sacramento, back to the hood.
Yeah.
And I just started my content from there and started to put my dancing with my content and everything like that from there as well.
Well, I think it's important to have a foundation no matter where you are. So your foundation being like the hood, I think that's going to propel you to a trajectory of success, because people love somebody that starts from a real place, like that story that starts from a real place. So I think no matter where you go, you'll be successful with
Thank you.
your
I
endeavors.
appreciate that.
Because it's not easy for everybody to grow up in the hood areas, but
Yeah, most definitely.
those people that make it out, they stand in their success because they know it was hard getting to that successful point.
Yeah, most definitely.
What's your ultimate goal and aspirations of the work you're doing and art you create as a content creator?
My ultimate goal is definitely being a professional dancer. That's really my goal right now. Just going on tour. I definitely want to be in movies because you know, we in the times right now where dance movies are really not that big anymore like that. You know, back in the day, it was like Step Up, Honey, Say the Last Dance. I definitely want to be in movies like that because growing up where I come from, I watched a lot of dance movies coming up, and they really don't have that anymore. So I definitely want to get into acting for sure. I definitely want to get on different type of shows, different type of platforms. I want to get into reality TV. So those are really my goals right now. It's just, you know, going on tour and, you know, definitely being on a reality TV show. That's my goal. It's going to happen regardless, you know what I'm saying? And then further on down the line, you know, just doing my video content, doing comedy, stand-up shows. I'm going to be in all different type of platforms and areas, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe in myself to just being in one box, you know what I'm saying? Never be put in one box because you're never going to further your platform. You're never going to further your environment, your mindset. You always want to be in other different, you know, boxes and platforms and everything like that. So that's my goal, is just becoming a professional dancer, going on tour. I definitely want to get into teaching soon, but I will want to teach, you know, my students where I come from. No matter where you come from, where you're in the hood, whether how many 9 to 5s you gotta work, always believe in yourself, and you can always invest into yourself. There's always a way. If you have that mindset where there's always a way and you can make it happen no matter what situation you're in, you're gonna make it happen. So that's definitely my goal for sure.
I do think you do have to build a foundation within yourself, because I say, like, if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else is gonna believe in yourself.
Yeah, for sure. And that's on that.
If you don't work for it, nobody else is gonna help you work for it.
Yeah,
you know?
most definitely.
So what would you say helps your overall passion and drive to continue to be the best person you can be?
Keeping God first, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, keeping God first. My mother, you know, my mother had me at the age of 15, so she was a young mom.
Yeah.
So she was just like, okay, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to go here. You know, you get into any trouble, that's your ass. You know what I'm saying? So definitely just keeping God first. My family, I really grew up in a Christian upbringing home. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have a lot. You know, I came from a lower end class environment in the hood. Then when I got a teenager, I moved to a middle class environment. So I had the balance of both worlds and everything. Like, no matter what, just keep God first. Always believe in yourself. Always stay consistent, work hard, and be kind. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what nobody is going through. Always be kind, because you never know who you might run into. That person might help you what you need for to be helped in the future. You know what I'm saying? You can help that person, so you never know. Always be kind, because you never know who you're going to run into. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta treat people with kindness and everything. So keeping God first and just being kind, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they say treat the people how you want to be treated on the way up, because those are going to be the same people you see on the way down.
Most definitely.
You know? When it's all said and done, what kind of life are you envisioning for yourself? And after you've achieved your goals and dreams, what do you hope for yourself?
I definitely want to give somebody another chance like myself that's in the same situation, the same position.
So,
because everybody needs a chance. There's always a boy or a girl coming from a low class environment that don't have nothing to their name. You know what I'm saying? Like, just going to the next city with a band, you know what I'm saying? And they don't have a lot. All they have is their faith and their courage. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to give opportunities to people like that really believe in themselves, that have the knowledge, that have the courage to change their environment, that do want to get up and make a change for themselves and everything. That's my goal. And definitely just passing along to my kids. I definitely want to have kids in the future and everything. I'm getting older, you know what I'm saying? So I just had a birthday not too long ago. So I'm definitely getting older. I just want to pass things down to my family as a family tree, because nobody really in my family has never made it that big. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like a lot of people in my family had, you know, kids young, other different situations came up and stuff like that, and they didn't get to be able to pursue their dream. And with me, you know, I grew up listening to a whole lot of music, a whole lot of artists. You know, like for example, I had a young mother, so she always played a lot of people in our household, just cleaning up, slapping some oldies and everything like that. So that's just what I'm about, just giving opportunities to people like myself that comes from nothing, that don't have nothing, or even if you come from a higher class environment and you want to do it on your own and you want to make a name for yourself and you don't want to come from your family's background, you want to make a name for yourself. I want to give opportunities to people like that, you know what I'm saying? And just staying true to authentic to yourself. I like people like that for sure.
Giving back is definitely a big deal for you. I would say you do have to each one teach one, pass on, you know. This is saying, where it's like, pay it forward. Yeah, definitely got to pay that shit forward, especially when you see somebody like-minded like yourself that's younger. When you get to what point you want to get to. What are some next moves that you're working on right now? Do you have any projects or special
I don't
drops?
know what I want to say, because I'm a very mysterious secret person. So I don't speak my things out unless they're done.
Yeah.
So I'm the type of person. I'm the type of person. I don't like to talk about it. I just like to get to it and do it in advance. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to jinx yourself.
Yeah. So I'm always like that. But all I gotta say is just stay tuned. Stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Just stay tuned. Or the FNF Onyx Friday Coach, aka Chalk Out the Juice. And there's a lot of things coming up. I can't say it right now, but just know that you're gonna feel good and you're gonna be like, damn, like I remember that, you know what I'm saying? You're just gonna feel good about it. So that's all I gotta say. Stay tuned. And that's on that.
Alright, you guys, you heard the man. Stay tuned. We got more work on the way. This has been my interview with Charles Bibbs. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Shit. That was great. I like that.
All right.